Hi everyone. Today I'll be doing a reading on the collective energies for 2023. I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle card, which is it's a nice deck by Colette Baron Reed. So let's see. Okay, co-create, but it was upside down. But I read them this way, and I'll just note that this was upside down. Card Milk and Honey. I think that's all we need from this deck. Let's take this deck. Let's give it a quick shuffle. Let's put these ones down. Okay, 2, 3. Okay. And the last deck is the Angel deck by Radleigh Valentine. So we're just going to split it. Pick 3 cards here. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Definitely what this card is showing me, that it's now a time to come out of the darkness. It's now a time to be in more celebration. We've all done a lot of work over the last 2 or 3 years. And now is the time to be more outwards with our energy. All of us are going to come into this energy in different moments or different times. And it doesn't mean that we're going to stay in this energy constantly the whole year. But definitely this new year, whenever you do celebrate this new year, whether you celebrate it as the first new moon or whether you celebrate it in the spring equinox in March, whichever calendar is meaningful to you, we're going to come into an energy of happiness, of inner happiness, where our own inner joy has been sparked. And that joy is going to radiate out into our worlds, into our realities. And our creation will happen from that place of joy. So the card is signifying the end of the period of darkness and the beginning of a period of light, coming out again back into the light. Okay? Let's take a look at what this card means. So there are different forces at play in terms of creation. Let me just check what it looks like when it's upside down. And these are different internal forces, not external forces, okay? And that's what the upside down card signifies, that there are different parts of ourselves that are involved in the co-creation, in co-creating. Whatever it is we're involved in creating this year for ourselves, we may be creating a beautiful home life. We may be creating a family. I'm getting information around family. We are creating homes, beautiful home spaces for ourselves. And home spaces does not mean a physical building necessarily. It can also mean the way we want to live in the world. And so there are different aspects. Please excuse the dog next door. There are different aspects of ourselves that are involved in energetically creating this for ourselves. And so this card is really telling us to don't fix your mind on one way of creation. It may not just be about your career or your work life. It may be about other aspects of yourselves, and that your body is involved in energetically creating things by itself. And so your job is to feed your body with all the things that keep you happy and full of energy. And that means, a balance between, doing and being, and a balance between rest and play, or rest and work, whichever words resonate for you. So your job is to keep your vibration, create your vibration, maintain your vibration, and your body and your energy body is going to create whatever it is that your innermost self desires. Okay. And so now I also see you here really enjoying the fruits of the hard work that you've done over the last years. So you're really reveling in whatever it is that you're doing. I see that you're just luxuriating in your own kind of vibration, in your own being, in the world around you, in where you've reached in your own journey. And so the land of milk and honey is within, not without. And so I see you really just enjoying where you are and where you've reached, which is probably different than the last couple of years where you may have been dealing with more struggle and more work and more focus. Let's look at what the Priestess of Light, very powerful cards, very energetically beautiful also, powerful cards. So what they're saying. So they're saying that this is really about the ability to use intention to create. And that it's just reminding you that it's really easy to create now. The energies are really allowing us to create just with a little bit of intention, and we blow that intention out and we can manifest. We have this higher ability, okay? And we are really involved in creating our future at this moment. This is the time where we're really, whatever we're doing, it's really building the energy for our future life, okay? And here we have riding of the horse, which shows that we really just got to ride the wave. We really just got to ride the wave. So the waves are going to also take us. There may be a lot of things that that are in demand for us to do. We might be quite busy. This year there might be quite a bit of busyness, maybe with intermittent periods of quiet, but a lot more business, and we just have to ride the wave. And when you're riding the wave, you're staying in balance with yourself. You're not getting overwhelmed by the wave. So it's important not to go in with the energy of, I've got to do all of this. It's got to do with riding the wave that presents itself for you, okay? And don't forget that this friendship card, it's quite a conundrum because the energy is a little bit contained of the individuals, but then the background is very open. But for me, this card is really signifying that there's a power in the energy and connection of friendship. That when you're with your friends, you're very connected to yourself, and your energy is really emanating strongly. And so friendship is a very important way to keep your energy high. And so spending time with friends is part of your job. It's not actually time out. It is part of your work, because you're working with your energy in all of this. If you're listening to this reading, you're a person who understands that energy is what creates, not physicality. Physicality is the manifestation, energy is the source. So do spend time. I do see that a lot of creation is also with friends. And again, creation does not necessarily need to be professional. It can just be about beautiful experiences. It can be about fulfillment. It can be about joy. It can be about family. So spending time with those close friends, the ones who really light you up, is really part of this year. And so this year generally, what I feel is the year of planting for the future, okay? And so whatever you're planting now, you're planting the seeds for your future. And so it really is a year. So you may not experience the full manifestation of all your energy because it's a time of planting, okay? But it's going to be a very joyful time, as we can see, and it's still going to be quite a busy time, okay? And now, I guess this is a wisdom card, and this is showing that you have learned a little bit how to flow. And so it's showing you that you're going to use flow. You know how to use flow a bit more than you used to. And so what the best way to work through this energy, which is quite a high energy, is through flow. So again, allowing the waves, riding the waves rather than trying to make the waves. Okay, so ride the waves, don't try to make them. And just allow yourself to flow with what comes through for you this year. Now, here we have some very strong cards, very strong cards. And so this card is showing me the energy of light. Okay? So it's showing me again that you are now stepping into the light. So what I'm seeing here is that the energy of light is being born within you. That you have passed through darkness, and now the energy of light is being birthed within you. And as it birthed within you, you're birthing it into the world. So you see, the new age is not outside of us, it is within us. And here, what I'm seeing is that you are discovering, along with the creation that's really prominent here, there's also discovering new worlds. So some of the ideas that you had about where you're going and what you're going to be doing, and the kind of creation that you're going to make, as you go through the process of creation, you're also going to be discovering deeper things, and powerful things. And that you'll be doing this together with your peers. So even if you're working alone, your peers will be discovering some of these things as well. So these discoveries are going to be happening collectively, simultaneously, even if they are in different spaces. And in some cases, they'll be done together. And finally, we'll see that towards the end of the year, now you're really stepping into who you are. And you'll have, as the card says, you'll have come into your own. So you'll really have come through your own journey of creation. And yes, I think that is the messages that have come through from the cards. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful and resonated. Feel free to like and subscribe and share any comments that you may have. Much love.